American and Allied rotary and fixed-wing aircraft bend the throttle across every sky on Earth, moving soldiers, equipment, and gathering intelligence at any given hour of the day, at any given place on the planet. How do we safeguard these aircraft? The Aircraft Survivability Equipment Symposium in Huntsville, Alabama, an event sponsored by the Army Aviation Association of America, aimed to answer that question and more in November.
We must realize the domains have converged, and I'm talking about ground, air, cyberspace, and space. And because of that, and because of where technology is moving, we must rethink within the domains how we apply our solutions and our activities.
In this case, we're dealing with aircraft survivability. And we send aircraft into the third dimension, and they're vulnerable every time they take off. They're vulnerable from ground fire, from RPGs, from kinetic weapon systems, to IR systems, all the way up to RF, and even the acoustics and the signature can give our systems away and have them become targets. And so it's how do we design the right equipment to put on that aircraft to protect it.
The key focus area for us is really getting the technology out to the users, out to the field as fast as possible, which means that we're going to have to do that in smaller increments. I'm going to tell you right now, the days of pure fleet are probably gone. We're going to have multiple configurations that we're going to have to manage out in the fleet, but that's done purposefully so that we can get the best technology out there in the fight, so that we ultimately are protecting our soldiers and they're allowed to complete their mission.
Coming from Force, come over to the acquisition side, it's transitioning from the tactical side to the business side of the Army. So I just bring that tactical knowledge and understanding of the need that the Force has in the field.
For so many years, we've been working against the IR threats and how we defeat them, those man-pads that shoot us down. But we're starting to more look towards the future with a near-peer adversary, and how are we going to fight those threats? And those threats have the equipment that we have, which is really strong RF stuff, lots of radar. So we're starting to push the equipment to be better detectors, and then push ourselves to be able to understand tactically how they're fighting.
Through sharing some of the things, lessons learned of the 160 over the last couple of years, there's lots of other people that can learn and benefit from those stories, so they don't have to recreate the wheel and come up with their own solutions, because we've already done it, so everybody's time is precious, right?
I'm John Higgins, PEO, IEW&S, Public Affairs.